Hello, parents and guardians. It is always a pleasure for me to come to you to provide you with a weekly update during this pandemic. We want to do everything we can do to keep you informed of what's happening in the Macomb School District. This past week, for our grab and go meals, we provided 4,479 meals. We are continuing to provide these meals. The increase in these meals as a result of us bringing back our bus grab and go delivery meals. I want to remind you parents to encourage the scholars to continue to complete those academic packets. If they've not already complete those academic packets, you can turn those academic packets in once they are completed. There is a drop slot at every school so that you can turn the academic packet in. They are not due until May 18th, Monday, May 18th. But please turn those academic packets in as quick as your scholar complete those academic packets. I want to talk to you about half credit courses for students in the high school, for scholars in the high school. We came before you before to talk about those half credit courses, but after we've had a conversation with the Mississippi Department of Education, Principal Robin Lampkin and his administrative team, they have reevaluated half credit course offerings for all scholars, all high school scholars in grades 9 through 12. All high school scholars will be provided the opportunity to receive credit for those half credit courses that they were enrolled in for the fourth 9 weeks. There will be paper academic packets. Those paper academic packets will be available for scholars Friday, May 9th. The Edgenuity packets, which will be online packets, they will be available no later than Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. All assignments, whether they are the hard academic packet for those half credit courses, or if it's an Edgenuity packet, they will be due to the high school no later than May 26, 2020. Only scholars who complete those academic packets or the Edgenuity piece for the half credit course will be awarded credit. So make sure that they complete those academic packets or the Edgenuity course to be awarded that half credit course. If there are some parents who think that they would like for their child, their scholar, to be enrolled in the full length of those academic courses because there are some skills that may be needed for later courses, you can opt out of having your children complete the Edgenuity piece or the academic packet. However, if you opt out parent, you have to get in touch with Principal Lampkin because we would have to drop that half credit course so that your scholar would not receive a failing grade for that course. So if there's any parent who would like for their children to opt out of that half credit course, please contact Principal Lampkin. Want to remind you that counselors are available by email. If there is any scholar that is struggling during this pandemic, please reach out to the counselor via email so that we can provide those social emotional learning supports that your scholar may need, and also copy the principal on that email so that we can make sure that your scholar get the help that he or she deserves. This is the big piece we've been talking about, this virtual graduation, and we have planned the virtual graduation, and it is scheduled for May 8th and 9th. So seniors, you should have received an email, you should have received something via school status or a phone call regarding your specific time for your slot for virtual graduation. If you're not, please reach out to Principal Lampkin so that we will let you know your specific time that you need to be there. We would like for you seniors to continue to video yourself, continue to send your pictures from the past 4 years of that link that Principal Lampkin has sent you so that you can be included in those diaries. We're working very hard to make sure that everyone is safe during this virtual graduation. So we want you to adhere to the social distancing guidelines that are in place. And we want you to make sure that during this time that you follow the directions of the principal and anybody else who will be guiding you during this virtual graduation. We have also provided an opportunity for this virtual graduation to be live streamed through our local cable channel. So it will be live streamed. It will be live streamed on the day the graduation was scheduled, which would be May 21st, 2020. We will live stream graduation. We will also allow that virtual graduation to be posted on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page so that it can be seen by the entire world. We're very excited and proud that we are able to do this for our scholars so that they can participate in this virtual graduation exercise. Seniors, please know that you must complete all graduation requirements in order to graduate. You will be a part of the virtual graduation. However, if you do not complete all of the requirements that you need to graduate prior to May 21st, then we will have to remove your clip from the virtual graduation because you have not completed all those requirements. Seniors and parents, I encourage you to do everything that you need to do to fulfill those requirements for graduation because we want every one of our seniors to be included in our virtual graduation. Mr. Lampkin has also provided you with all the directions that you need, and that there will be a physical graduation if the health climate allows us to do this, that we will probably allow to happen sometime in the fall semester. We are providing Wi-Fi access to 3 of our communities. The Alpha Center in Barrowtown will have Wi-Fi access to that area of the community parks, and also Summit Baptist Church. Parents, I want to remind you that there is a survey, a technology survey that we need you to complete so that we have all of the information that we need in order to provide online learning for your children in case we have to continue providing online learning. All of this information will be submitted to the Mississippi Department of Education and the governor's office so that we can assess the needs of all of our communities and all of our schools so that we can provide online learning. Please make sure parents, make sure you continue to check your school status accounts because there is information that will be provided through school status accounts. We will always continue to update you via call outs, our website, our Facebook page, and all of our social media outlets. I would like to close today by just asking you parents and scholars to remain safe. If you are keeping up with COVID-19, we are not out of the waters. The death tolls are continuously rising. The cases are rising. So we are not out of the water, and we need to make sure that we adhere to those guidelines that are provided by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Mississippi Department of Health, and anything that Governor Tate Reeves is asking us to do. So please make sure that you do this. Please make sure that you stay safe. And remember that the best tool that you can exercise is your common sense. So until next week, please remain safe. We look forward to seeing our scholars, our senior scholars, at the virtual graduation on May 8th and 9th. Be safe. And until next week, I'll see you soon.